Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Knocks it out wide. Now it's Barella. Threads one in. Yamal looking to run onto it. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Davids gathers from the goal kick. Yamal, and he's there to clear it. Well, Gatska Mendieta has twice been voted best midfielder in Europe, Jim.
Well, he likes to take command of everything from central midfield, Peter, but he's also got a great engine, which allows him to drive forward relentlessly. I think he's one of the great all-round midfielders of his generation.
Absolutely. Oh, what has happened here? Goes for a shot! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Terrible error, duly punished.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Serbia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Chance for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And it's Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. Looking to play him in. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Yamal's cross. Dumfries. Well, that has not gone well. Knocks it into space. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Serbia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's on it. Can he get away? Mbappe! Great vision. And he was quick to react. Koundé, pass somewhat off target. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's a searching pass. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Drives it in. Chance! That's another chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
15 minutes till half-time. Davids. That is ended up in no man's land. Cole is fouled. Now that looks a decent ball. Looking for options for movement. Azar. That's a pretty loose pass. That's a little off target. Davids eases the ball away from him. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Azar. And he's had it nicked away.
Serbia certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Cole with a definite foul there. Now, can they get him away? Adams makes the interception. That's a good ball out wide. Azar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now he's off and running. Good ball, good take. Plays a sharp little ball here. Barella. And Yamal. Mbappe. And that's been won straight back. Yamal. Tries to play it through. Can he get on the end of this? Spread neatly. And he's there to get it away. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 9.
And the action is back on the way.
Serbia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Pass is just off target. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. He has found the way through. Quick look, then plays it in.
Serbia clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And he's managed to get free.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mendieta is onto this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, it's come loose. Davids looking for the run. That's a cute ball. Adams clears it away. And he's there to retrieve it. Cole might just make this. Cole tries to pass it through. Aim forwards. He's not got that quite right. And he cuts out the supply. Almost an hour gone. Yamal! Decent enough try. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Dumfries. Yamal. That's a good run down the left.
That was lovely, that.
Nuno Mendes with the cross. And that has been cleared. And Torres! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 20.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 23. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 12. Messi.
Well timed, excellent interception.
El dorsal 22.
Nicely weighted ball. Now, Judge, surely! He's scored! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
En el minuto 70, el dorsal 11.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Offside again.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get it through? Rijkaard. Cleared without hesitation. Rosicki! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Mendes. And this is Torres. He is... And Torres! They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Great vision. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's one-on-one, and the shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Not the most accurate pass.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores. Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Time added on 4 minutes. Koundé proves too strong. And this is Neymar. He's found a way through. Skims one in. And that has been clubbed away. Foden does really well there. He is strong. And this is Lewandowski. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Serbia have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Yamal taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. And he's managed to get free. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Crosses it in. Has a shot! Well, it was a decent attempt in the end.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Dumfries. Played into the box. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Nicely weighted ball. That's a good ball out wide. Saka has it in a wide position.
Serbia really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Saka clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really,
He gets big!
that's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Beckham. He's going for goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Davids making himself the star of this show. Hard to believe, really, that he's already made it up to 300 appearances.
Well, Peter, he has been the servant who keeps on giving to this team. You don't get to do what he has without a dedication and motivation that simply never wavers.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Looking for options for movement. Now that's an excellent interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Neymar. Oh, this is a very good run. Now it's Girassi. Real chance! Goal! Serbia! A goal on a landmark occasion for this man who makes his 50th appearance here and now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
He's gone for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Davids. Neymar. There he goes, motoring forward. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, super ball. Hangs one in.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Played out to the right. Oh, nice touch. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, he's found support out wide. Beckham! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Saka. Oh, that's fabulous. Crossed in again. Mignon claims it without any fuss. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's being urged to shoot.
Serbia really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Saka! Oh, it's fallen loose again! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's through, now it's Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Beckham, the regular corner taker. Mbappe! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Flashes it across. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're into the second 45. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Mbappe. He might be in here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well read, nice interception. Can he latch on to this? Decent chance! Rodri. Madrid were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Great vision. Girassi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Can he get it through? Played in. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That is good alertness. Neymar. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Beckham. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. In with the challenge. Neymar. Neymar powering forward here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, I suppose from the opposition's viewpoint, this was to be avoided.
Maida. Number 10, Dumfries. Number 26, Davids. Number 7, Bukayo Saka. Number 14, Hazard.
Shapes to shoot!
Number
And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Mbappe simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance for me.
Number 17,
Adams.
Gordon. Number 6,
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Always onto this. Mbappe! Lima getting this one clear. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Mbappe has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
It's their second corner of the game. Saka! No, he couldn't get hold of it. Mbappe, he's through here. And he was alert to it. Well, that has not gone well. Gordon! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping. DiMarco. It's a mighty effort! Goal, Serbia! And they're back in front. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Mbappe. Cleared without hesitation. Nice interception, well timed. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
De Bruyne. It's a throw-in. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Aimed beyond the defence. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, played through for the wide man. Adams does well to get it back. And the number on the board is 3. He's tried one! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And there goes the final whistle. Serbia pulled through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Serbia tactically set themselves up in a way that allowed them to show better penetration whenever it was required. They basically got all the fundamentals correct. They were expansive in possession and compact when off it. Doesn't get much better. And if that wasn't hard...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Now it's Girassi. And he welcomes it in. And that's been slipped through. And that has been knocked clear. It'll be a throw-in. Takes a shot! It's there! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Serbia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. DiMarco. DiMarco goes on a run down the left wing. Messi. Park Ji-sung is in a really good position out wide. Gordon might just make this. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Might be danger here. Gordon. Now, what about a counter-attack? Davids charging forward, the ball at his feet. Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. Tries to get it clear. Tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. He can get that clear. Davids. It's Saka. Mendieta. Header! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And that has added a whole... He's tried one! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Rivaldo with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking to play him in.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Saka! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Saka actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Girona have the chance to go the other way. Tries from a long way out. Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Roberto Carlos gets a foot in here. And he's picked out the run. And the shot's on here. Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the pass is intercepted. Messi. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well measured. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Knocks it into space. That looks a cracking ball. It's Lewandowski! 30 minutes gone. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Not much subtlety about that challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Nice interception. Well, he's having a go! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Rivaldo plays it short. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. Girona get their 4th corner. Rivaldo goes short. Serbia are looking to go forward now. Can he get on the end of this? And he's intervened well there. Well read, nice interception. And it's Messi. DiMarco. Rivaldo does really well to win the ball there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
A probing pass. DiMarco. Lima. And Adams. And it's Lima. Roberto Carlos out-muscles him. Messi. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Now that looks a decent ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 96, el dorsal 22, Park Ji-sun. Serán sustituidos por...
And that's the second half started.
Van Nistelrooy, el dorsal 21, Hazard.
Might want to be careful there.
That's a good ball out wide. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Saka receives it in a... Can he finish? Goal, Serbia! And the comeback is complete. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Serbia take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo.
He's gone for goal. Adams. And back to the keeper they go. Forwards and with intent. Girona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
That's a decent... That's rather hopeful! Lima. DiMarco. Beckenbauer. Out of play for a throw. In towards the back stick. Roberto Carlos tries to clear. Spread it left. Lima. Not the most convincing of passes. And the counter is on. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And smartly reclaimed. Looking for options for movement. Roberto Carlos does well to get it back. Oh, that's a key interception. Chiellini cuts out the pass. Tries to play it through.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Nice-looking ball. Lima. There will be a throw-in.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10, el dorsal 20, Messi, el dorsal 8, Gerard. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 18.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Van Nistelrooy plays a shot. Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Serbia choosing to make the first change. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
So all square and not for the foot. Van Nistelrooy! No mistake! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Girona get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
Gets his head on it! Should have equalised.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Roberto Carlos going full steam ahead down the left flank. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Hazard. Alvarez. And that's been won straight back. Played with finesse. And he shoots! He should have put that one away.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. Mendieta attempts a clearance.
I think the message here is quite clear.
Tries from distance.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. The corner count is rising. That's 6. And it's been taken short. Just eases him off the ball. It's a lucky 7th corner. Roberto Carlos with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Threads one in. It's played through for him. And now Mbappe. Chance for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Saka really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Cambio de jugadores.
Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Decent chance! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Stood up well to him there. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Serbia did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Celtic.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Mbappe, can he get it through?
Well, Gaisca Mendieta, Peter, is such a tremendous athlete.
Pretty much the full midfield package, isn't he?
Yeah, because he has that wonderful technique to go with all the tremendous energy and dynamism, everything a modern midfielder needs.
Well, they tell me he was a very talented middle-distance runner in his youth. That makes sense.
Well, I think it would explain his stamina.
Koulibaly. That could spell trouble. He is through here. And the finish! Goal! Serbia! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Knocks it into space. Now that's well seen too. And he cuts out the supply. Guerrero. Celtic looking to pass their way through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Beckenbauer. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. He won't be happy with that one. Mbappe. Now it's Gordon. He's picked his way through. Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's played into the middle. And Adams. Pass somewhat off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that. Fernando Torres. Torres! He's scored! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now it's Neymar. Koundé spots it and intercepts. Oh, good take in a good area. Now it's Neymar. De Bruyne. Another throw-in. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Foden, and he welcomes it in. He's in space and looking for options. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And it's Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Foden. Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that should get the job done. Celtic looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Lima. Great run on the overlap here. Mbappe looking to run onto it. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Guerrero. And it's Azar. Foden. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And he's let fly. That is good alertness. DiMarco calmly anticipates. And he's picked it up out wide. Koundé. Out to the left it goes. Lima cuts out the pass. Can he get on the end of this? Adams makes the interception. Gordon. Ødegaard. Mendieta. Looking for the run. He has found the way through. It's Neymar! And it's a goal! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
After 44 minutes is
Serbia get themselves into the lead. Mendieta delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but...
Decent chance! That's travelling a long way. And the pass is intercepted. Mendieta. There's the whistle for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Serbia are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And we are already promptly back underway. Shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Could be danger here. He's got away. Goes for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gordon. They're back in possession and ready to go again. That'll be a throw-in.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nicely worked. Well read, nice interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Foden. And Koundé. And it's De Bruyne. Tries to pass it through. And this is Torres. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's intervened well there. And it's been shipped out wide. It's a pretty loose pass. Girassi chasing after it. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Koundé picks it up out wide. Oh, there's the clearance. Threads one in.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Van Dijk. Koundé. De Bruyne. And it's Conte. Foden. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Plays a sharp little ball here. And this is Neymar. Now, who's going to be first to this? Foden. Guerrero. And it's Hazard. Celtic couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Well-timed, excellent interception. Messi. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Played into the box. Cleared. He's tried one! And now they can clear their lines.
Celtic really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well, that has not gone well. Great vision. Well, that looks a cracking ball. And he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. De Bruyne. Oh, good spread. Messi. And it's De Bruyne. Ødegaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Serbia close now to seeing this one through to the end. Gordon! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Gordon is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution for Serbia.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Number 19, Quaisca Mendieta. Number 17, Gordon. Coming on the field, number 9, Vlahovic. Number 26, Davids. Number 24, Onana. Substitution in progress.
Real chance! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Serbia could not... And that is that. Serbia can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Neymar claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?